Monte Coleman, IES Coaching. Today I want to do a rather lengthy video. I really want to break down, first let's do a quick intro as to what is IES Coaching, what is coaching. Then I want to break down the basics of our program so that those who are unclear what it consists of when you actually join the full program and we contract our services as a coaching facilitator for you. To begin with the introduction, my name is Monte Coleman. I have been coaching in several aspects, including martial arts, for about 20 years. I've been everything from a unlicensed marriage counselor to a conflict resolution trainer to a rapport building trainer. I've trained on how to create SMART goals for yourself and SMART goal plans, and how to do assessments and measure your abilities. I have been a certified psychiatric rehab practitioner for about 6 years. I have been a certified CPS supervisor for about 6 years as well. I have a background in behavioral health, and my education is in behavior modification and analysis. I've been coaching for about, let's say, a solid 10 years. I have actually had some success with a nice group of people who I always was able to take to the next level, whether it was from going to a staff, to being a supervisor, going from being a human resource specialist to a CEO, going from being an employee to a district manager. I've coached several individuals to success as a nonprofit making entity. And when I was able to measure those successes, it drove me to become a profit generating entity. And here we go with IES Coaching. Anyone who knows me or familiar with me knows I also been teaching martial arts for the better part of 20 years. I think, honestly, I've been teaching since about 19. I am 47. So that would be 28 years now. Whew, long time. No, I think I'm off. Not 28 years. It would be, let's see, 28 years. Wow. See, this. Now that I think about it, it's been that long. So that's the introduction to who I am. All right, what is coaching? Like, what is this thing, life coaching or coaching I keep trying to sell you guys on Facebook, Instagram, and I keep saying it, IES Coaching. Coaching is simply this. Coaching helps you navigate the weeds of trying to achieve particular goals or particular objectives, or even just success in general. A coach is someone who has experience in some of the paths that you want to partake in and can help guide you through those paths. How does that guidance help? It helps you maybe develop skill sets that you don't have, getting you to the proper mindset for the role you want to take. Also, it's a good person to bounce ideas off of. A coach is trained in how to listen to what you're saying and come up with and help you work through and come up with solutions. So a coach is like a trainer and a counselor and an advisor and a skill set facilitator for you. So when you hear the program, you'll see those things come out. With how I'm being a trainer, a support, and a skill set provider. So when you think about a coach is someone designed to help you reach a goal. If you wanted to be more healthy, you might want to find a fitness coach. If you wanted to increase your finance, you might find a financial coach. There's people like accountability coaches, self-discipline coaches. What we focus on at IES is a more general sense, because I view the body of a person's success as a whole. But we focus on decision making and choice. Because I believe that your choices and the decisions you make affect directly your ability to achieve and maintain success. So that's what we focus on. It teaches you how to be in the proper mindset to make decisions for yourself, your business, or even your employer that will put you in a position for success. With that being said, we also do teach negotiation, contract writing, self-analysis, and those things that go along with success in business in general. So, what happens when you sign up for coaching? What's the first thing we do? All right, the first thing I want to do with anybody, and any coach, really good quality coach should do with you, before they come up with any bright ideas, they have to know who you are. So the first thing we do is something called rapport building, where we meet, maybe lunch or maybe just via Zoom. We talk about you, your history, your hopes, your dreams, your qualifications, those areas of life where you feel like you're strong, those areas of life you feel like you're weak, those things you wish you would have learned, those skill sets you wish you had, those skill sets you do have. Just getting to know who you are. At the same time, getting to know me and also seeing how organic our relationship could be. Because with a coach, you want to be comfortable with them and you want to have a functional professional relationship. So once we get the rapport building out of the way, we get down to a little bit more of the grind work. Why are you getting the coach? Like, what do you need me for? What are your goals for me with you? Or what are your goals that I can assist you with? And we sit down and we chop them down, break them down, make sure they're SMART goals, meaning that make sure they're specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and timely. Then we look at long-term goals or even vision board goals. Once we come down to a real good sense of where do you want to start, where you're at, and where you want to go, I do something called a resource assessment. In this resource assessment, we're going to pull out all the resources you have accessible to you, your networking life, your financial resources, the tools you may have, how much time do you have. Anything that's a resource, we're gonna assess so we can see what do you have that's going to help you achieve your goals currently, and what those things you need to acquire that you don't currently have. Once we finish the resource assessment, we're going to do a skill assessment. What skills do you have, and what skills do you need that's going to help you achieve the particular goal that we agreed to work upon? So, for example, if you wanted to be a chef, and I was trying to help you navigate the process of becoming a chef as a coach, in that skill assessment, we would see how well can you cook? Do you know about food safety? Do you have access to a culinary course? Have you had a culinary course? The skill assessment, have you had a culinary course? What skills do you have? Do you know how to use a knife? And things of that sort. So skill assessment is what skills do you have, and what skills do you need? Like maybe do you need to learn about food safety, or do you need to learn about temperatures? Then we do a strength assessment. The strength assessment is designed to see how your past has defined how much endurance you have to struggle through a process of reaching a goal. Meaning we measure things you've accomplished in the past or things you have not accomplished in the past and see what your threshold is for the challenges that come along with any new goal you want to achieve. And with that strength assessment, we kind of come up like, what is your parameters? Everybody can't handle the same amount of pressure, so we want to find out where's your boiling point. Or at least get an idea of that. After we do the strength assessment, we move on to what's called a personality assessment. This is what you see, the Myers-Briggs, introvert, extrovert. Also, we do assessment where we find out what type of thinker are you. How do you solve problems? Are you emotional? Emotional means empathetic. Are you the type of person that deals with emotions? You feel for people. Or are you more logical? A person that is factual and makes decisions based on that. So once we come up with all that, we put all that together and we come up with what's called a SMART goal plan. How do we reach the goals that you want? How do we help you acquire the skills and resources that you need? And I coach you through that process. And that's pretty much how the program is molded with the coaching. But there are also other things that I can coach you in that may not be goal related. Like we do how to do a proper negotiation for a contract or a business agreement, how to write a contract. We do, how to build rapport and get people to engage with you. Also, we do extensive conflict resolution training. And one of the things that I do with the conflict resolution training, I give you all the skills to master conflict resolution. We role play conflict resolution. I test you on it. We grow and develop it because it's a trade we really need to develop. Also, another one I want to touch on is professionalism. We actually will coach you in professionalism. What is professionalism? Professionalism is the way you present yourself to the world that tells the people that you are a professional. You are a qualified quality worker or contractor in your field. Professionalism can be something as simply as not using slang, we'll say, American English, or you can't say the Queen's English or the King's English. You say American English, and use the proper pronunciations of words, and speaking in complete sentences. Professionalism could be the way you dress, how you present yourself, with the way you dress. Professionalism is how to write emails, that are friendly, how to write emails that may be a little more sensitive or more of a conflict resolution or conflict-based email, how to take criticism and give criticism in the workplace, how to advocate for yourself in the workplace, how to file grievances in the workplace. So basically, professional, how to deal with an irate coworker or irate customer. So professionalism is a whole course in and of itself. And really, the design of the professionalism course we teach is to make it so that you give the best image of yourself at all times, and you maximize your outcomes at all times. Professionalism is just not about appearance; it's about being able to navigate the challenges of business in the workplace. Contract negotiation, knowing your value, knowing how to, get others to see your value and negotiate based on that. Not undersell yourself, allow yourself to be undersold. So I created this video pretty much to give an overview of what coaching and IES coaching is for those people who may not be that familiar. Just running back through, coaching is just having someone who's like a companion, a teacher, a mentor, someone who can help you navigate the challenges of reaching a particular goal. The program is basically we meet you, I build rapport with you from the rip. Find out who you are, what you like, what you need, and how I can help, and also how can we mesh together and make sure we're a good fit. After that, we discuss what are your goals, hopes, and dreams. Then we do a resource assessment. What resources do you have access to, and which ones do you need for your goals? A skill assessment. What skills do you have? What skills do you need? A personality profile. Who are you? How do you interact with the world? How does the world see you? How do you see the world? Okay, and that's pretty much. After that, we start working on whatever goals and aspirations you have, and therefore. So, So, in closing, if you find yourself needing a coach, or you find yourself struggling to reach your next level in life, you find yourself having issues with your business or issues with your job where you want to get promoted, or even issues where you're struggling just to maintain your current level of employment or your reputation, please inbox me here. You also can reach me at coleman.monte@outlook.com, iescoachingpa@gmail.com. I have a ton of YouTube videos at IES Coaching Professionals. Please feel free to check those out. Other than that, you have a great day, and thank you for your time.